Hello everybody, saigancat here with a weekly Questers Rest channel update. Couple of things today. We're going to do our first giveaway. That's exciting. Well, second giveaway, I guess. We gave away a copy of Dragon Quest XI last week. Gumper got that. He was able to get it successfully installed. Actually, I should really bring up a random number generator. I was smart enough to get a list. There we go. Thanks, Google. There's just one on Google if you punch in random number generator. I was smart enough to get a list first of all the patrons. I have 33 right now. Thank you, everybody, every single one of you. We are currently $104 shy of this month's goal. And so what that means is if we hit the $500 a month on Patreon goal before the end of August, Earthbound Marathon next month. I'm very excited because I think we'll do it. If we don't, depends on how close we get. Like, if it's really, really close, then I'll probably, continue doing this full time. If it just stagnates here for an entire week, then that tells me that my channel is not ready to go full time. I will have to cease streaming 30 hours a week and return to, I'll have to start finding a job. And that will suck. It will mean that the Let's Plays will happen at a much, much slower pace than they've been happening. I'll probably go back to being only able to stream 5 to 10 hours a week like I was doing before, which is unfortunate, but, got to pay the bills. All of the games on the list, so long as you're still patrons to me, they will happen. It's unfortunately going to take longer to get to them because I won't be able to work on my channel for 40 hours a week. And yes, I know that each of those days is only 5 hours of streaming during midday and then, the occasional evening streams. But I got kids and other stuff to worry about. So, fingers crossed. If 1 in every 3 subscribers of my channel pledged just $1, it would not be a concern. Where are we? Earthbound Marathon. Hopefully. Giveaway. Let's do the giveaway now, since I'm thinking about it, and since a lot of you are probably like, oh, do it. Alright, so 1 through 33, generate a random number. 19, who is 19th on this list? Got our Mark Malley. Mark, I will message you on Patreon. And if you want one of these sweet prizes, just let me know your address and I will ship you one. It is a keychain or cell phone charm of some kind of slime. I don't know what it is, though. You'll have to let me know. And if Mark doesn't want it, then we'll just pick somebody else in the same fashion. Kona, oh my gosh, go away. Go lay down. Go lay down. This dog, man. This dog. Other things. Channel news. Oh, starting today, we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how many people actually show up and are interested in it. Path of Exile community stream. We're doing the Harbinger League. I'm going to try doing this on Fridays. We're starting in on Act 3 today. And we'll go from there. There's 10 acts in the game now since Fall of Oriath came out, so there's a ton of content to get through. And if you would like to join us, then just, show up in Twitch and the Discord channel and let's party and kill some monsters. That's why I started this channel. Is to play video games and chat about them. What else? I was going to talk about something else. A couple of other things. Oh, right. So Perry made a huge mistake last night. We were trying to figure out what we wanted to do because, I've been streaming Katawa Shoujo in the evenings all week. And we're like going on a list of things that we could do. I was like, well, Fall of Ariath is out now on Xbox One. Path of Exile is on the Xbone now. I was like, it's great. We can just, we can couch co-op. Because couch co-op is great. Even though we can both just play Path of Exile with each other, Perry and I both really like just sitting on a couch with a controller in hand. There's no freaking couch co-op on it. Why not? So that fell through. We thought about watching anime, and then we were like, we watch all of our anime on Saturdays, so, new My Hero Academia isn't out. And then she made the mistake of saying we could watch a horror movie, at which point I was like, really? Because Perry, she'll watch horror movies, but they tend to affect her much more than they affect me. Like, I'll get into a horror movie. I'm not going to be like, oh, horror movies don't scare me, blah, 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 blah. I get scared, and it's fun. It's like, it's a roller coaster movie, because you're terrified, but you're having fun at the same time. And I think allowing yourself to do that is the best part of horror movies. But I am kind of picky about them, because it has to be done well. There's been a lot of horror movies in the past that I've definitely loved, that have been paced excellently. A more recent one would be The Babadook. The Babadook was really, really well done. It was an excellent film that was also a horror movie, and a lot of horror movies don't aim for that. They can be other ones that like flip the genre on its head, like, Cabin in the Woods. That one was also really good. They can just be like kind of art house, but also well done, like Innkeepers or I Am the Pretty Thing That Lives in the Walls. There's been a lot of excellent horror movies out there, and then there's things like Paranormal Activity, which are just shit. That's not because I hate on found footage. I think that found footage can work. I do not think that it works in the case of Paranormal Activity. I do not think that it works in the case of Blair Witch. Unfortunately, all the popular found footage movies tend to be terrible. I liked Cloverfield. It just has a really slow, boring introduction. But I've been hearing for a while now that It Follows is really good. And that one's on Netflix right now. And it was excellent. It has the wonderful pacing that a good horror movie should have, and like no jump scares. There was like one jump scare that I can think of, and it wasn't even a big one. It was more just like a bit kind of thing. But most of the time, I mean, it follows slowly, like it walks. But it doesn't really stop. So, it's good. It's good. Very, very quality horror movie. If you like horror movies, but you're not a big fan of, gore, or you're not a big fan of slasher movies, which, I mean, I find slasher movies to be kind of in their own. I love the old Friday the 13th series. The old Nightmare on Elm Street. Never got into Halloween. I tried watching Halloween. I got through the first one. I got really bored in the second one, and I just could not get into them. Rob Zombie's Halloween, however, was excellent. I really enjoyed that one. He also did, if you're into the gory ones, then House of a Thousand Corpses is a fun one to watch if you like gore. If you don't like gore, then steer clear. And the other one would be Devil's Rejects. Devil's Rejects was a really, really good movie anyways, if you have the stomach for it. So yeah, horror movies. It Follows. Great, great movie. The premise of the movie is it's an STD. There's something that follows you and kills you when it reaches you, but you can pass it on by having sex with someone. Now, the full rules of what constitutes sex are never clearly explained in the movie. We don't know if, like, what a condom does. We don't know. I mean, the adults out there are probably thinking, like, well, there's a lot of ways to have sex. And you're having the same questions that we have, and they never really got answered. But that was one of the things that the movie did well, because it puts you in the minds of the characters, who also have very little information about this thing. But it was fun. It was well done. What else did we watch recently? We watched Ecstasy of Order, which is a competitive Tetris documentary about the first Tetris World Championships. And by World Championships, I mean United States Championships held in California on the NES. The Nintendo NES version of Tetris is what they were doing. And it was good. It was really good. If you liked King of Kong, but felt that the drama was played up a little bit too much, and they worked way too hard to make Billy Mitchell look like more of an ass than I think he actually is, I mean, I've never met him. He might be that big of a dick. I don't think so. This one felt very down to earth. And I really enjoyed it. And Perry also, I think, grudgingly enjoyed it. She doesn't like documentaries. Video game documentaries especially. Like, she'll watch them with me, but I think she's just being nice. And it's funny because after we watched the movie, she's like, I'm just not into Tetris. I don't like Tetris. But part of the movie, they also discussed how good Tetris is for, like, the brain and the studies that were done at, not Stanford, Berkeley? I don't know colleges. There have been studies done on the effects of Tetris, and it's been shown to, like, reduce stress, increase quick problem-solving abilities through all walks of life. It's been shown to have an effect on the memories of people who cannot create new memories, people who have short-term memory loss. Tetris affects their brains in, like, a way that nobody thought that it would. So Perry was very interested in that aspect of it because she's into the science stuff and would like to improve how well her brain works. So I hooked up the Nintendo and Tetris. And the next day, I swear, she played Tetris for like 12 freaking hours. And both Reggie and I were like, thought you didn't like Tetris. Shut up. That's also why I've been playing a lot of Puyo Tetris lately. You guys might remember that I had like a 10-hour stream of Puyo Tetris over the weekend. And I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else for today. I'm still trying to think of new video ideas or something that can bring in more patronage. If you guys have ideas for things that I can do on Patreon, please let me know. Also, for the time being, until I hit that $500 mark, or no, we'll see how the rest of the month plays out. If I don't hit the $500 mark, I'm probably going to have to get rid of the choose your own LP option. That's not getting rid of the ones that are on the list. Those will happen. Okay? So long as you're patroning me, I promise those will happen. Promise. But I probably won't take any new ones, especially if we don't hit the $500 mark, because these are going to keep me busy for the next year if I have to go back to work. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. It Follows. Excellent movie. The Ecstasy of Order. Also great. Ecstasy of Order is not on Netflix. It is not on Steam. I only saw it on Amazon, and I rented it for like, I think it was like $3 for a 48-hour rental. Anyhow, that's it. We're doing Path of Exile today. I got to work on some videos, and then that will be going live at noon U.S. Eastern on my Twitch channel. See you all there. Take care, guys.